For this briefing, the term City Killer Asteroid means any naturally occurring object that is between 7 meters and 140 meters in diameter, that has a velocity which is sufficient to cause the kinetic energy of that body to exceed 1500 kilotons of TNT, or the equivalent of one Hiroshima-class atomic bomb. The surface of these objects is jet black in color and they reflect little or no light. In addition, their typical velocities exceed 50,000 kilometers an hour, and the combination of their small size, jet black color, and supersonic speeds makes them difficult to detect against the ink-black background of space. As a result, they most often appear with little or no advance warning, and at present there is no effective system in place that can defend Earth against them. In addition, the results from a B612 analysis of 13 years' worth of atomic test ban monitoring data shows that on average, the Earth is struck twice per year by City Killer class asteroid, and that several of those impacts registered a force in excess of 500 atomic bombs. Fortunately, all recent impacts have been at shallow approach angles, causing detonations to be in Earth's upper atmosphere, where most of their impact energy was dissipated back out into space. However, those recent shallow approach angles have been the result of blind luck, and there are no assurances that Earth's luck will continue. For example, in 2013 a 20-meter asteroid struck the atmosphere over Chelyabinsk, Russia at the slightly steeper approach angle of 19 degrees. The concussive force of air bursts from that 20-meter asteroid damaged over 7,000 buildings and injured 1,500 people, without its main body getting any closer than 20 kilometers to the surface. If that had been a 140 meters asteroid on a vertical approach impact path, its impact would have released the equivalent of 10,000 Hiroshima-class atomic bombs, killing all of the inhabitants of Chelyabinsk and the surrounding communities for hundreds of kilometers in all directions. But, as horrific as that scenario is, a worse impact event would be if any one of these City Killer asteroids impacts any one of the sources of radioactive materials stored around the globe. Such an impact would vaporize that material, forming history's largest dirty bomb. The resulting fog of radioactive particles will be driven into the upper atmosphere and spread around the world, ultimately causing the death of all living things that it contacted. The result would truly be a global extinction event of biblical proportions. In spite of these threats, NASA is still operating under a congressional directive that excludes finding and defending Earth against impacts by asteroids smaller than 140 meters in diameter. The fact is, we do not have the technology or the time required to clean up and harden all of the nuclear sites around the globe. So our only near-term option is to implement a fast-track solution to protect Earth right now with existing technologies. We can always go back after we are safe, to update and upgrade those defenses. To buy Earth the time it needs, we will have to run 3 programs in parallel. The first entails implementing the longer-range Sun-orbiting IR telescope for detection of City Killer class asteroids further out in space. This program will require that existing IR telescope designs be re-engineered to register asteroids down to 7 meters in diameter, but all other aspects of the program will be identical to those originally proposed by the B612 Foundation. The resulting data from this system will greatly expand Earth's window of opportunity to divert or destroy asteroids that represent a potential threat. The second and third programs entail repurposing existing technology to provide both land-based and space-based defenses. The land-based system will simply be an expansion of existing ground-based ballistic missile defense capabilities, coupled with their integration into a network of new IR asteroid scanning, tracking, and targeting satellites and mobile launch systems. The third program entails using a range of existing defense technologies that are designed and repurposed for semi-autonomous space-based and remote land-based operations. The resulting system is used to manage non-nuclear armed land-based and space-based missiles, where their space-based components are co-located with orbiting IR telescopes on their respective fully integrated defense platforms. The functional design of those platforms will be similar in structure and operational configuration to the Navy's Phalanx-based RAM systems that are equipped with extended range targeting and missile upgrades. What this presentation means is that a City Killer asteroid, like the twin of 2017 AGI-3, could be heading our way right now that could cause the extinction of the human race by impacting nuclear facilities, and we would not even know it was there. On top of that, even if we did happen to see it, we don't have any defenses in place to stop it. What we need to do right now is stop talking and take action. We need a grassroots movement to save our planet and protect our children. If you want to help, you can start by forwarding this presentation to everyone you know. Thank you for your time.